My wife filed for divorce thinking she'd get half. Forgot I had a prenup she signed to shut her parents up. Her lawyer's face when he read the terms. Priceless. I'm 34, running my own electrical contracting company since I was 26. Built it from apprenticeship wages to solid six figures. Own the building where my shop is. Bought as a fixer-upper for $180,000. Now worth $650,000. Met Brittany in 2016 at a buddy's wedding. Dental hygienist, $45,000. Got engaged a year later. Her parents were different. Dad Richard owned car dealerships. Serious money. Mom Patricia never worked but acted like sharing fundraisers was running Fortune 500. 2 months before the wedding, Richard dropped the bomb. We think you need a prenuptial agreement. We have significant assets we plan to pass to Brittany. Need to make sure those stay in the family. I'd been thinking about a prenup myself. My business was growing. I owned property. That's smart. I've got assets too. Makes sense to keep things separate. Richard's face. He'd expected me to argue. I'll have our attorney draft something. I'll have my attorney review it. We should each get representation. His attorney drafted this thing to protect Brittany's inheritance. Fine by me. My attorney laughed. They haven't protected you at all. This is one-sided. We added clauses protecting my business, building, house, retirement. Then the key, anything I acquired with business income during marriage would remain separate. Money from my business stayed separate since I owned the company before we married. Richard tried playing hardball, said maybe they'd reconsider the wedding. I told Brittany we could skip it and go to the courthouse. She panicked. They compromised. Brittany barely read it. In the lawyer's office, she was on her phone texting about wedding details. Miss Peterson, this is legally binding, her attorney said. I don't care. I'm not marrying him for money. This prenup thing is just to shut my parents up. Can we sign it? I have a dress fitting in 40 minutes. We signed. Notarized. Completely legal. Completely enforceable. Completely ignored. First years were okay. Then the spending ramped up. New clothes weekly. $300 haircuts. Brand new Lexus with $850 monthly payment. She was spending beyond her income. I covered the gap. Year 3, she quit her job. For 6 months, didn't work. I paid everything. Mortgage, utilities, groceries, her car, insurance. Years 4 through 6, we were roommates. I grew the business. Bought 2 more investment properties with business income. All documented as separate property. Brittany never asked about any of it. Year 7, I came home to find her at the kitchen table with papers. I'm not happy. I think we should get divorced. I nodded. All right. She looked thrown off. That's it? We've barely been married for 3 years. You want out? Fine. She smirked. I've talked to a lawyer. Even with that prenup, I'm entitled to half of everything acquired during marriage. Half the house increase, half the business growth, plus spousal support. The prenup protects the business. Only the value from before marriage. Any increase is marital property. I'll get my attorney to draw up paperwork. My attorney Robert read the prenup. Expression going from interested to amused. Did she read this? Not really. She was on her phone. Said she was signing it to shut her parents up. Robert laughed. She's about to get an expensive lesson. This thing is airtight. And this business income clause saves you a fortune. Her petition demanded half the house increase, half the business, half my retirement, $3,000 monthly support for 5 years, plus the Lexus. Robert's response, no to everything. Mediation in March. Her attorney laid out their position. Brittany deserved half because she'd supported me. Robert slid the prenup across the table. Read page 3, section 4. I watched the attorney's face go from confident to confused to concerned. He flipped through pages, his demeanor completely changing. Can we have a moment? When they returned, his tone was different. My client is willing to negotiate. No spousal support. Robert cut him off. She quit voluntarily, spent the marriage living off my client's income while contributing nothing. The attorney tried every angle. House? Protected? Business? Protected? Support? She quit voluntarily. Court date in August. The judge reviewed everything, then looked at Brittany. Did you read this prenuptial agreement before signing? I skimmed it. Did your attorney explain the terms? Yes, but you didn't think it would matter. You signed a legal document and now you're surprised it's being enforced? Her attorney tried. Your Honor, my client was young. Your client was 24, a college graduate with independent representation. She made a choice. The judge ruled in my favor. No support. I kept everything. She kept her belongings and the Lexus with its loan. I watched Brittany cry on her mom's shoulder. Richard looked embarrassed. His prenup idea had backfired spectacularly.